Hello students, Bindu Chaudhary this side welcomes you in your social science class. Today we are covering our book Social and Political Life part 3rd unit 1st, and in this unit 1st we had already discussed the Indian constitution in our chapter 1st, and in that one we discussed about the main important role of our representatives, main important role of executives, legislature as well as judiciary. As we discussed that judiciary part we will discuss in our other chapter reading session. Okay, so today in our chapter 2nd we are continuing understanding secularism, but today we are covering its part 3rd because we had already discussed a lot in chapter reading session about part 1st and part 2nd, and in that one we discussed about secularism. Yes, the main important word secular, as we already know that India is a secular country, and in India all religions have the same faith and all peoples are totally free to adopt any religion. So this is the main thing of our India, and as we discussed in our chapter reading session about the understanding secularism and different states of secularism in the religious faith. Okay, so today we are covering question answer session. So let's start. So we are taking our first question here. List the different types of religious practice that you find in your neighborhood. This could be different forms of prayer, worships of different gods, sacred sites, different kinds of religious music and singing, etc. It means different kinds of prayer, maybe to any god, maybe to any religion. Does this indicate freedom of religious practice? Yes, we will answer for this one because we had studied this in our chapter reading session. So, see, different types of religious practices are, maybe if anyone wants to give jagrants, then allowed jagrants, kirtan, namaz. Yes, namaz from the Muslim community, mass and havan, etc. All these indicates in India freedom of religious practice is there. So we are believing in all types of religion, and we have freedom to do all types of practice, maybe of any religion, maybe of any types of practice. See here, we will take here a question, important question. See the faiths and beliefs, and what the answer is here. Will the government intervene if some religious group says that their religion allows them to practice infanticide? See our question, and if it is, then give reasons for your answer. So first we will consider the line here, then maybe if yes, then we will answer, then no, then there is the other reason for this one. See, the government will surely intervene if some religious group says that their religion allows them to practice infanticide. It means government surely intervene because this type of sins are not allowed. See, needless to say that the practice of infanticide is a crime. So these crimes are not allowed in our India. Under this practice, the life of a newly born child is killed. The law does not allow anyone to kill a life of anybody. So, answer is here, reason is here, and the main reason is what, students? That the practice of the newly born child is killed here, and our law, Indian law, does not allow this type of crimes, does not allow to kill anybody's life. So this is the main answer and important answer here. We are considering our third question. Look up the annual calendar of holidays. You are studying in school, you have many holidays other than Sundays. Then what type of holidays are there? Let's read the question and then after we will find the answer with us. Okay. Look up the annual calendar of holidays of your school. How many of them pertain to different religions? See the question, how many of them pertain to different religions? It means different religions had different beliefs, and as per their beliefs they had their holidays. So what does this indicate? We will write first about the different religions, then about the different holidays by the religions. Okay, first one, Hindus. When we are considering Hindu religion, then we have holidays of Holi, Dashera, Diwali, etc. And when we are considering about the Muslim, then Idul Zuha is there, Idul Fitr is there, and Muharram. We are celebrating Muharram. Okay. When we are considering about Sikh, then Lohri, Guru Gobind Singh Jayanti, Guru Parva. It means different religions had different concepts, and Indian society, Indian laws accept all the religions. Okay, we are studying. Its concept is clear to your mind, students, that in your class not only Hindus are there. In your class different community students are there. Maybe they are of different religion, maybe they are of Hindu, maybe they are of Muslim, and maybe they are of Sikh or Christian, etc. When we are considering about the Christian religion, see, we are celebrating Christmas, we are celebrating Good Friday, and all these holidays are considering in your school calendar also. So the concept is totally clear to your mind that calendar holds every religion's holidays. It means not only calendar, students, calendar mention everything, but as per the government all these things happens. We are considering our next question. Find out some examples of different views within the same religion. See, within the same religion different views concept is there. So we will find out some examples for that one. See, different views are followed even within the same religion also. As for an example, we are considering only in the Hindu religion we have hundreds of deities worshipped by different groups of people. Yes, we pray God Lakshmi as well as Ram, as well as Vishnu, Ganesha and Hanumana and many other deities, and we worship them all. Not only we are considering that you are fully understanding this thing, that your house, in your house, your parents, you and your society believes in any other custom, any other deities, any other gods or goddesses, and when you are considering to your friend, अरे आप भी हिंदू हैं लेकिन आप तो नहीं मान रहे हैं, आप व्रत नहीं कर रहे हैं, गुरुवार का बुधवार का व्रत कर रहे हैं. सो दे हैड डिफरेंट कंसेप्ट. इट्स ओके, इन द सेम रिलीजन दे हैड डिफरेंट कंसेप्ट. सिमिलरली इन द मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी देयर आर शियाज एंड सुन्नीज आल्सो. सो we are clarifying that in different religions different gods or goddesses are there. When we are considering about the Muslim community, then again both two things are there. First one is Shias and second one is Sunnis. And when we are considering about the Jainism, what happened in Jainism, there are Shwetambar and Digambar sects. Yes, we are considering in the same religion we had different concepts. When we are considering about in Buddha Dharma, what happened, there are Hinayans and Mahayans. So on the same religion we had different concept, different types of peoples are there who believes in different types of things. See, Shias and Sunnis. Jainism, when we are considering about Jainism, Shwetambar and Digambar. When we are considering about Buddha, Hinayan and Mahayans are there. Here is our question 5th. The Indian state both keeps away from religion as well as intervenes in religion. See the lines here. This idea can be quite confusing. The idea of this concept is quite confusing. So we will discuss this in our answer session, students. India is a land of complex ideas and it is difficult to understand what it really wants. So we will consider these things in our mind and we will write here. There are many ideals in the constitution, but practices are quite different from them. See, ideas are different and practices are differ. In many cases, we see laws explains a concept in a different way, but people interpret it differently. Yes, in your class, in your home also, the same things going on when your mother says, set up, go and take your studies. बस go बोलते ही आपको क्या लगता है, अच्छा खेलने का बोल रहे हैं, and you went away to play in the ground. So first we will interpret what the laws mention, and it is mentioned in a concept of a different way, and people interpret it in a different way. So whenever you listen, whenever you read a thing, what you interpret is your ideas, but what a concept is in written in laws, that is totally different. Law itself in some cases acts differently. We have an example for this one. See, as for example, in secular state, law has nothing to say in any of the practices of the religion, but when the dominance of upper caste in religion was brought up to question, the law took favor of the lower caste. See the lines mentioned here, students. When we are stating that in secular state, law has nothing to say, but what's the concept behind it? When there is some incident, what happened? If anything happened on that time, the dominance of upper caste in religion was brought up to the question. What question? To law took favor of the lower caste. On that time, what happened, students? Our law favors only the lower caste, not the upper ones. This interference of the state creates confusion in between all of us. So interpretations are there, but concepts of laws are also there. We had studied our chapter, the constitution and the secularism in unit first. So in our next video, we will cover our next unit and next chapter. Stay with us. Have a nice day.